got
Perfect.
We've got teaching notes and everything. I think I might just have a lie down and let you get on with it.
Oh, no. I'm not letting you off that easy. No. There's work to be done here, Carl. Come on.
Oh,
Cannot let you off that easy. So what I've got here is a collection of sort of colourful idioms and colloquial expressions that are commonly used in Portuguese.
Colourful. Very good.
Indeed.
Very.
I thought it'd be a nice way of describing it, something that hints at what might be to come.
We know.
So things that you'll probably hear when you have your builders around doing a bit of work on the house, you'll probably hear them say this. Or when you just overhear something going on in the kitchen at the restaurant you're eating at, you will overhear these things, and now you'll know what is going on exactly.
Brilliant. Love this. Fantastic. Great idea.
So, kicking things off with this first sentence, já estou por aqui. What do you think this means, Carl? Because I've blacked out the meaning of them. I thought it'd be fun if we had a bit of a guessing game. Maybe the comment section can get involved as well.
I'm going to have to go big screen here.
No, I would say it's usually accompanied by a hand gesture, which, já estou por aqui. Por aqui.
Okay.
Where the hand goes almost head level.
I'm for here. I mean, what? Oh, I'm already here. I'm already
here. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty close.
Yes. Ja is a very useful phrase to learn, isn't it? Já foi. Yeah, it's very já tem. It's a very good, very useful little phrase. The já.
It means
I've had it up to here.
I've had it up to here. Já estou por aqui.
All right, that's great. That will be remembered, I think. So, what will happen if you shout that out at your IMA appointment?
You might get things to go faster. I mean, does this fit in with the new Portuguese language requirements I wonder? Do we have a section for colourful idioms and colloquial expressions?
If, for the purposes of citizenship in years to come, people need to learn about Portuguese culture, this has to be in there, because the kind of the humorous anger is a funny thing, isn't it? And sort of being a bit rude and mischievous, definitely sort of Portuguese characteristics. And new citizens should have to learn this. So this is perfect. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, you're most welcome. That's what I'm here to do. Provide a cultural exchange.
You need to forward this list. Well, you do teach privately, so you could reach out to Ben and have him teach you this. Talk. It's like having someone talk dirty to you, I suppose, isn't it? It's like talk rude to me. Next one.
That's a service you have to pay extra for.
Absolutely. Quite rightly so.
Moving on with that. Estás a brincar comigo? Well, I said.
Are you messing me around? Yeah,
exactly. Are you kidding with me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
Brincar comigo.
So if you
one for your IMA appointment.
When the paper. Oh, we can't do that when it does a brincar comigo.
Yeah, very good.
You have to put your arms up, because Portuguese is 50% spoken with the mouth, 50% spoken with the hands and arms. So estás a brincar comigo.
Very good.
Put your arms up like that.
My son, born here, is doing this when he's talking. He's like, I've already explained this to you. It's
already explained this.
He's 6 and he's got what you're talking about. Right, this is superb. This is really, really good stuff. So estás a brincar comigo.
Estás a brincar comigo. And if you are, if you want to say it properly, you would say estás a brincar comigo.
Estás a brincar comigo.
But and very commonly,
really fast and with the gestures. Yeah. Okay,
really commonly, we just take that ish from the estás and say estás a brincar comigo.
Okay, so actually, I want to ask you about that, because it very colloquially, when you're talking to people at a cafe, tudo bem, estás bem, that estás gets truncated to the taj. Then, yeah, that's why they say that.
Yeah. It gets reduced. That ush gets cut off. Wow. Okay. I feel I'm starting to feel the effects of the.
Blimey, yeah. I mean, this is why teachers don't drink, I think, at school.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's not a good. Not in front of the children, in the staff room, maybe.
That's what flasks are for.
Oh, is that? I had teachers who smoked. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Actually,
just in the middle of the classroom.
Smoked in the classroom, yeah.
I think if you're a certain type, if you teach a certain subject or a specific subject, sometimes smoking can be beneficiary to that. Like if you're a philosophy teacher, for instance.
Yes.
And you have your
poignant smoke. Yeah, let me think about this for a moment.
Take a long drag.
And then you just say, I don't know. What do you think?
Exactly. It must be the easiest subject to teach.
Incoming from philosophy teachers, I think, with a estás a brincar comigo.
Exactly. How many people can I offend during this live stream? We've gotten
Do you, mate?
the
You
whole
do, you,
nation of Portugal, the whole Bairrada so far by having spumante with a bacon sarnie. We've
mate. The
got
way this is
philosophy
going,
teachers.
you're causing a lot of trouble, and I'm shouting all these things from the doghouse studio with the door open. So it may be that Portuguese neighbours rush over in a minute to find out what's going on, and I'm just here ranting and drinking on my own. It looks like the British guys lost it.
So,
Okay,
good to see we're staying true to our stereotype then.
excellent, excellent. We've still got more work to do as well.
Okay.
Basil
So,
Fawlty.
moving on. Isso é para ontem. Or
Mm.
isso era para ontem. So, that was for
Yesterday.
yesterday. So, it's an idiom that you can use to sort of express a sense of urgency, a sense of, I think we have the same in English, don't we? If imagine you're working in the kitchen and you've missed some prep work, you've forgotten to do something, quite common
Yeah.
where I'm concerned. Wasn't very good at my job. But that's probably because of all the day drinking as well, but we won't talk about that.
It's a bit like, what do you call this, I suppose, isn't it? Or,
It's,
yeah.
I would say
Today,
that was
if you
supposed to
don't
be done
mind.
yesterday. This should have been done sooner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As I say to my kids, today would be great.
Today would
that
exactly.
like some proper sarcasm going on with that as well. People are enjoying this. Adrian's here. Good morning to you. And Rui is enjoying himself, I think, this morning. She said, brincar conmigo can vary. A look in intensity. Look at the person's eyes. If said calmly, it can be a friendly expression. If said aggressively, it's a warning before a punch up.
Yeah, exactly. If you kind of expand your eyes and think, "Estás a brincar comigo?" I can see where it's coming from
It's
there.
time to go. It's time to go at that point. Okay.
Right, so moving on, one of my favorite ones is an expression here, which is mandar bocas, which is quite common as well. Any idea what this might mean,
Your
Carl?
mouth.
Mandar
Shut your
bocas.
mouth. Shut your face. Is it? Shut
I
your face?
see why you could think that. It's not quite. You're not quite there with that one.
Okay.
But so let's think. To mandar, to send, bocas, mouth.
Send your mouth. Tell him. Don't tell me. Tell someone else. Maybe.
Getting closer, getting warmer, definitely.
Right. Mandar bocas. Give us a bit of a context then where this might come up. Are we builders or chefs?
So
Where are we now?
you could be builders, you could be chefs. Imagine you're on your smoke break. You got your cigarette. You're talking to a friend, and you go, "Epá, aquele gajo não para de mandar bocas."
Hippa.
No, Epá, epá. So you'd say, "Epá, that guy doesn't stop mandar bocas, or he's still ele está a
He never
mandar
shuts
bocas." Ele
up.
está.
He never shuts up.
It's kind of you're getting warmer. I think I'll just uncover because I think I'll just uncover this here.
Yeah. Okay.
Is to make a provocative comment. So mandar bocas would be sort of to
running your
insult
mouth.
someone, running your mouth. Exactly.
Running your mouth. Okay. All right.
Exactly. You talk. That guy won't stop running his mouth. Yeah. Or you're relating a story.
Yeah. Gobshite.
Exactly. Say that guy. He wouldn't shut up. Il tava mandar
Yes.
bocas. He wouldn't. He would just keep making these small, mean, provocative comments.
Yes, we all know somebody like that. And Rui is enjoying this. The swearing is much more fun than property and money stuff. We can't drink and swear every morning, Rui, for goodness sake. It's Feel Good Friday. This has to be a special occasion.
We've earned this right.
Exactly.
We fought long and hard to get to this point.
That's right. We can't. Yeah, this couldn't possibly be the way forward. I'd be a wreck if I did this every single morning. I mean, I it might be a fun wreck, but I might get thrown out. I'd get divorced, and it's not a good look. So it just occasionally, Roy. Okay, right.
I mean,
And my nose is running now. I think it's the laughter. Right. Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
something with sausage in it is always going to be great.
I think food's going to be a pretty common theme here.
Yes,
when we look at the greater because this is a small taster of the colourful idioms in Portuguese, and food's massively presential in these. So não faz ponta de chouriço. This one was quite common in the kitchen. This is one that gets thrown about a fair bit.
This to me also seems like it has a kind of somewhat sexual and drunken sort of provocative connotation. Don't you point your sausage at me? I mean, I have been issued that warning am I in the right am I warm?
we're going down we're going down a bit of a different path here, but I'd like to hear a bit more about this.
Sorry,
When was this
enough of
warning issued?
no. Enough of my problems. Let's get back on track here. Let's.
Well,
What is this? No,
about halfway through the bottle, we'll come back to your problems.
obviously.
Yeah.
What else do we drink? Okay.
Exactly. It helps us share. So, não faz ponta de chouriço. So, no, não, meaning no. Fazes,
Yeah.
to do, fazer.
Don't do.
And then ponta de chouriço we can kind of group together as the end of a chouriço. So, you don't do the end of a chouriço.
Wow, I'm lost. I am completely lost. I mean, this is where it would get very difficult, and it's one of those situations where you don't know if it's gonna. Okay, all right. Whew. You're a chocolate fire guard. You're a chocolate fire guard, basically. Okay,
you're a chocolate fire guard. Useless. You can't eat. It's sort of a. I don't want to say derogatory.
Well, you
it's a bit more
eat
playful.
the end of a sausage. What's it got to do with the end of a sausage?
You can even tie the end of a sausage, so to speak. You're that useless. You couldn't even do that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
It's very basic and rudimentary gesture.
An absolute ancestral shaming of the first order.
Right. Exactly. So this one's fairly common as well. This one gets thrown about. At least I've heard this. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I live in central Portugal. Maybe it's a bit more common. But I've heard this one thrown about a lot.
You're a heater in a desert.
You're a heater in a desert, yeah. Again, we're going. You're about as useful as a heater in a desert.
I think Rui is being quite offensive now. The caralho word has come up. Now that's not. That's for the evening. No, that's for the evening.
That's for the premium session.
You see,
you have to pay for that.
I thought that was okay because I heard an old lady calling our vice president that in a cafe. But no.
I have when I was at school, I learned Portuguese. Portuguese is my second language.
Playground Portuguese.
Exactly. It's one of the words that I brought from the playground into the classroom and didn't realize I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, fantastic! And all the Portuguese kids are laughing.
They weren't laughing. They kind of stared at me in shock. Like, did you just say that? Yes.
In front of the teacher.
In front of the teacher, yeah. And I just thought, well, I've heard it so often. I just thought it was another word. It was like
amazing.
Its literal translation is like penis or genitalia.
Yes.
Okay. I'd heard the way it's used is kind of I don't want to say the exact word it's used as in English, but it's sort of used as an enforcer of a point. If you want to, you're having a bad day, then you're having a bad day.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. It's used to reinforce a point.
Yeah. No, I get it. Absolutely. And there are cultural equivalents all over the world, aren't there? Among the Cockneys and the Aussies, we know what sort of intonation and word you might be talking about there. But as I say, that is for the evening session where we really. Savvy Cat Anna has come back to backstage to hear this. She's heard all these swear words, I think, in the background. Do you want to join us on screen, Anna, and add to this? Okay, let's bring it back on.
I just left things online, wasn't checking my email. And actually, this is still streaming on my channel. So.
Oh, no!
No, because when I start streaming, it will stream until you close the stream. So it's not exactly accidental. It's fine. So you're just getting some extra views, maybe.
Your content manager's going to love it, aren't they?
Yeah, it's already happened in the last 3 times I streamed, so that's fine.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, welcome back. You may be able to augment this. Of course, you're a lady, so you won't know what any of this means.
No, never.
So Ben will have to explain it to both of us, the foreigner and the lady here. Okay, carry on, Ben.
Oh, God, no pressure then. Okay, so mais perdido que uma cebola numa salada de fruta. This one's pretty on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
So let's break it down. Do mais perdido, so more lost que uma than a cebola numa salada de fruta. So more lost than an onion in a fruit salad.
That's beautiful. Did Fernando Pessoa write this? Because it's poetic, isn't it? It's beautiful.
I'm not sure, because before doing this, I messaged a few of my friends like, "Hey, what are some funny expressions that I've never heard this one personally?"
Yeah, I never heard that one either.
This one came from my friend Martin, who told me this one. I loved it so much, I thought I'd just have to add it here.
Right. Okay, we're getting all sorts of help here.
So it might be a regional. It might be a regional thing. I know Martin's currently in the Alentejo. It might come from there. So
I will be using this one today. I do. There comes a point with my teenage son where I have to say things like this. It's a kind of rite of passage, isn't it? You're as useful as a flipping onion in a fruit salad, mate. Give it
no,
here.
sorry, as lost as a onion and fruit salad.
As
So
lost.
to be a bit lost, to be outplaced, to be in that philosophical space where you don't know where to go or what to do.
Oh, I
Be a bit
see.
in-
Okay. Yeah,
What was it, in
all right. I
limbo
thought it was more
almost?
insulting. I thought it was more insulting because, we all know what that's like, don't we? When we've had fruit salad that's been made on a chopping board with garlic on it, it summons that up for me. It's like, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
All too well.
Yes. Okay. So sorry, carry on. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
You're giving me like PTSD with that one. I've got
Which
flashbacks
would
now.
be fine, by the way. We've lost all sense of time and decorum, which is great. A fantastic start to a Friday. So, okay, lost as an onion in a fruit salad. What's next?
What's next?
Okay, all right.
Mais vale pássaro na mão do que dois no céu. So this one, we have an equivalent in English for it.
We do. Mais vale passado.
Mais vale is kind of like better. I guess that would be the most accurate way of translating mais vale, better. Pássaro, a bird. Better a bird in the hand than.
Oh, two in the sky. Okay,
then two in the sky. Or I think in English we say two in the bush, don't we?
We do. We bring bushes into it, which has a whole other meaning, of course.
The Portuguese version, mais vale pássaro na mão do que dois a voar.
Do que dois a voar.
I always heard dois a voar. Never heard the dois no céu.
It's a north-south thing. North-south thing, maybe.
It could be.
Yeah. Okay, but that doesn't sound very insulting. I mean, that's just a little bit of a proverb.
It's a bit. I thought we'd have a bit of cultural enrichment here as well, not just degrading insults.
It raises a titter. If you just bring the word bush into a conversation, it's just going to bring the more puerile and juvenile people than us, make them giggle a bit, isn't it?
Yes, and we are not those types of people. Especially
we are not those.
we're
not those immature people to whom I am referring. She is correct. Douche avoir says Rui as well. So we're getting some Portuguese.
I will correct that then. So mais vale do que dois a voar. Thank you very much. This wouldn't be possible without your insight.
Wow.
And the one in the chorizo is also valid, but there's another version too.
There is. Please do enlighten me. I haven't heard that yet.
So where is it?
Daqui.
You're saying it like
they serve, but it's more common to say não fazes ponta de corno.
Não fazes ponta. Okay, yep. I've heard that one as well.
But I've heard both of them, yeah.
Can that be spoken out loud or explained to us foreigners, or should it be
left? Well, corn is horn. It's not exactly too bad, but it's not exactly the best thing.
Yes, of course, because a horn simply means the extended bone of an animal.
Yes, I actually used to sell horns in my Viking tavern, the drinking ones, and it was a whole running joke because
goodness,
there was all these guys coming here. Oh, I prefer to have this kind of horn. So yeah.
How is the Viking cafe, Viking restaurant idea going, Savikat?
I passed it along to a friend of mine. She's actually right now in Vagos Metal Fest, which is a festival that's happening in the town of Vagos near Aveiro.
Heard about that one,
there with the stall.
Oh, she's actually doing a Viking thing.
She's with the stall selling meat and Viking themed jewelry and merchandise.
What fantastic chickens running about on the. You need to bring her with you next time you come on the show. Bring her. We'd love to see that.
Or we could go there and do a live stream from there. I think we should definitely do that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What could possibly go wrong? I mean, we might be encouraged. We could burn the live streaming equipment at the end of the session, couldn't we? In true Viking style.
Some sort of pagan ritual. Yes, I see it now. This is accompanied by plenty of bubbly rosé, of course. I'm really enjoying this. By the way.
The traditional Viking drink of pink fizz.
Of course.
I actually have a mead that has a very similar color to that.
Really? Okay, we're in. It's a great idea. Right. Okay.
I've got to take me back to the working at the medieval festivals now, all the mead and everything.
Yes, that's the thing. Back before I started Savikat, I had this Viking business that did medieval fairs and festivals. And when Savikat started growing and I started getting too overwhelmed to do both, I passed it along to this friend of mine. She's more doing festivals now, as medieval fairs seem to not be as good business at the moment. When I started, there wasn't Temu yet, and now there's Temu, which is not helpful for the crafts part of thing.
No,
Do
fast
you know
fashion.
what? There's not many people who can say I used to have a Viking business, are there, Ben?
No.
We're in the company of greatness here. And you know what, Rui Correa, I think some things are best left unsaid. Basically, but thank you for your input, as it were. Been to Vargas Metal Fest. It is fantastic. So anyone who likes to go would love Vargas Metal Fest.
I highly recommend for people who enjoy metal to go to Vargas Metal Fest.
I'm
Okay, right. Okay, I think actually some people are getting ahead of us. We've got distracted here, aren't we? Adrian started teaching himself.
It's like an AI learning algorithm. Just eventually it will surpass us and it will start teaching itself.
Hold on a minute. I just need to write something down. Must not drink on the morning show. Okay, carry on.
I think you should. I think it should be a weekly segment.
That's true. Okay, the Portuguese one is a week every Friday.
The morning day drinking session.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where were we?
Trying to stay on track. Porta Chaleira no Fogo. This one's a bit more. I will admit this one's a bit more niche, but I have heard this a couple times. Porta, to put chaleira is like a kettle almost. No fogo. So to put a kettle on the fire.
Yeah.
It's not to put a brew on, like we'd mean in the UK. If we said this in the UK, it definitely means put a brew on.
And there wouldn't be any aggression. It would just that'd be a sign of affection, wouldn't it? Put kettle on, lad.
Yeah, go on. Put kettle on, lad.
Put kettle on. Let's have a brew. But it's different in Portugal by the sound of it. So why is it a problem to put the kettle on? Well, notwithstanding the fact that people only drink coffee here, you don't really boil a kettle in Portugal, do you? So what's this? You started something.
To start something almost, to put a kettle is to initiate a process.
Oh, as in, do you want some? Do you? Is it the equivalent of that?
You could use it like that. Yes, you could take it down that route. It's more. I've only ever heard this one once, and it stuck in my head because being British, tea, of course, it can stick in my head. And it was used in a context of someone was relating a story to me, where he said, "Olha, meteu a chaleira no fogo e começou."
Okay, all right.
So he put the kettle on the fire, and it just started from there.
I see. One thing leads to another as well, perhaps there. Okay, very good. Thank you for that one. Before we go there, let's go back to the pronunciation. What have we got? Por
chaleira.
Chaleira no
So
fogo.
if we break this up into syllables, it might be a bit easier because it is quite a difficult word to get your mouth around. So we got the Portuguese sh. When you get this ch, it's like a shushing sound. Sh, lay. Again, L, like a soft L with a.
Chaleira, chaleira.
And going back to our first ever episode of doing this Portuguese phonetically, we have I believe we attribute this, the Clouseau R, was it? The R? No, the Emmanuel from Fawlty Towers, that was it.
Okay.
The rolled R. Chaleira.
Okay. It's a rat, Mr. Fawlty.
It's a rat, exactly. It's the same R. It's a rat. You roll the R.
Learning Portuguese through British comedy. There is no finer combination, is there?
No, the two are oddly complementary.
It's even though Manuel would strike up feelings of antagonism towards the Spanish, presumably. I mean, it's all there. All the dynamics are there. But anyway, let's try and stay on point.
Okay, try to, which is a challenge for us, admittedly, as has been proven by past episodes, and is not aided by the fact that we have been day drinking as well.
I think it must be about 1 o'clock. It's time for lunch nearly, Ben. Okay, so...
I've got my sandwich here. Perfect.
Pura boca trombone. Now,
Pura boca no trombone.
Yeah.
Actually, I have another. I've heard mostly a different version of that. Put the Porta Chaleira no fogo. I actually never heard that, but I often hear and say a tirar lenha para a fogueira.
Tirar lenha para a fogueira.
Sim, tirar lenha para a fogueira. Which basically means that there's drama and you just feed it to make it bigger. It's usually mean like that, when there's like some kind of argument and so on, and instead of de-escalating, you just go and make it worse, kind of thing.
And that's the gist of this phrase, is it? You're putting your
Yeah.
trombone to your mouth with a.
I translated it as to expose something, so to make something louder than it is, not necessarily
No, no,
expose.
no.
That's a poor translation
But
on
no,
my
that
behalf.
I was talking about. I didn't put in a type, but I was talking about pôr a chaleira no fogo. I think it would be equivalent to that one. I think,
Oh, okay.
but I'm not sure
Right, okay, yeah.
because I never heard the chaleira no fogo one. Just the atirar lenha para a fogueira.
It's a bit more niche. I'd only ever heard of that one. Like again,
niche insults. This is in part 2. We're going some really sophisticated and poetic insults. We're just doing the basic this morning.
I'm writing a whole book of these and then translating them to English. A kid's book. It's illustrated as well.
Oh,
so that would be fun.
What a great idea. Publishers will be ringing you while we speak, I suspect. So, yeah, putting oil on troubled waters, your oil to the fire, and plus the added, what's the word? The problematic situation of the word trombone, which is a terrible sexual practice, which I suggest nobody looks up on Urban Dictionary. Which, of course,
1 second, I'm just going to get my phone.
Il trombone. Okay, tanto faz, doing every. Okay, thanks, Adrian. Is everyone drinking this morning? Everyone's becoming very good at Portuguese. We know that that alcohol lubricates the Portuguese speaking ability. I think Adrian might be having a drop himself this morning. Onward, then, Ben. Onward.
No, oddly enough, I do think. Sorry, taking it not going onwards, but taking it back now. Contrary to what you said, I do think alcohol helps with language. Oddly enough, I remember when I lived in. I don't know if it was just my perception of my German, but when I lived in Germany, after having a few beers, I found my German was a lot more fluid and a lot better. Now that could just be my perception of German and what I think I was saying. I could just be saying "Guten Morgen" and a bit of.
Yes.
I
can see you with a load of German pals slapping your back, and actually no one cares what's being said at all. It's all just gets very physical, doesn't it? After the Germans have been.
It's all noise at the end of the day.
Yes.
It's all very, in the spirit of sparkly rosé. It's all very contacty and feely and touchy.
Do you know what? Again, it might have been Pessoa who said it's all noise in the end. I mean, that's so profound. You've no idea how profound that is. It is all noise in the end. But anyway, before I get morose and philosophical, let's try and carry on.
Cigarette. So, what do you think about that? Okay, tanto faz.
What would Socrates?
What would Socrates say? He doesn't know. That's a philosophy joke for you all. Tanto faz. So,
wow, you've got it all. Right? What? Okay, this is like a common one. This is becoming turning. Oh, look, Gary Austin's here now. My Portuguese sounds great after a few pints of wine. Yes, and you say "santinhos" when you toot, literally. When you toot, sorry, is he given the game away there? Are we moving towards something else here this morning?
I don't remember writing "santinho" down here, but
toot. Right, okay. All right. I thought it's when you sneezed. But then again, when you get to my age, often when you sneeze, you also toot.
One is accompanied by the other.
Yeah, and the children love it. Right, anyway, sorry, carry on.
So, tanto faz. Tanto faz is, it's quite common. You'll hear it a lot. Any idea what this might mean, Carl? Any guesses?
Well, Adrian's guessing doing everything. Or enough of that, I think. Tanto, enough, right? Enough already.
I can see why you'd go down that route. Yeah. You are not. I'd say you're not on the right path, but I can see why you'd think that. Tanto faz.
You're so kind. You're so kind. Basically, you're wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you're wrong, and you're an idiot. Sorry, I can't say that.
That's right. That wasn't exactly a feedback sandwich, was it? That was just straight up.
I'm joking, but I can see tanto usually a quantifier. So yeah, I can see why you think that would mean a lot or a lot of something. Tanto faz usually means. It's kind of using the same tone as regardless, whatever.
Oh, whatever. We need one of those, don't we? Whatever.
The
hands need to go up, don't
they? You could go typical, like, teenager, whatever,
Or storm out the room, whatever.
Someone's giving you dinner options, you're like, oh, whatever, chicken nuggets.
I'm going to shout it out to my...
I don't care, Mum. You just don't understand me.
Tanto faz!
Tanto faz!
See what happens this morning here.
You're going to have some interesting conversations with your neighbours.
The GNR might turn up. It's a little bit.
Sorry, Mr. Officer, we've had someone screaming whatever at the top of their lungs.
Or it begins, the English bloke on Rua Dom João.
Yeah. I believe they have a very indifferent teenager in their household.
An extreme teenager. We're on our way. Okay. Right. Okay, tanto faz. There you go. Tanto faz.
Okay, so moving on. Nem serve para enfeitar o canto da sala. This one's a bit more complicated, so I've highlighted the word nem here. And I've forgotten why I did that.
Okay. Anna, can you help?
No,
Nem.
because I was thinking that I know one that is very similar in meaning, but it kind of approaches opposite. But I only say it after you try to figure out what it is.
Okay, cool. Name, I think it's kind of like neither nor. That's why I highlight it. It's a very useful word to use, and you can kind of build your own idiom around that. So
Build your own idiom.
yes,
Wow. It's an app.
name, a very, very important word to note down, meaning
Name.
name. So nem serve, or rather, he can't. Couldn't even would be a better translation.
Oh, this is a piss up
He
in a
couldn't
brewery,
even.
isn't it?
Yes.
This is a piss up in a brewery.
Nem serve para enfeitar o canto da sala. Not necessarily. So couldn't even be used to decorate the corner of a room, is what this means.
Oh, useless. You
Exactly.
plonker, Rodney. Okay, yeah.
You plonk. It's along that line. You plonker,
You
Rodney.
plonker. Useless. Excellent.
Well, like I was saying, I know a similar one that can go both ways. So it can be nem serve para jarrão or só serve para javarrão. Oh, it is. So it can use both ways. It can be like it doesn't even work as a pretty jar, or it only works as a pretty jar.
Oh,
and it's funny because it was something I heard so often when I was in university. And not in the context you expect. Like my friends rating guys, it would be like, okay, that guy is really pretty but doesn't have a brain, so it was like só serve para jarrão. Or that guy is not even pretty, so nem serve para jarrão.
So
So
along,
it was kind
along
of
those lines
funny.
as well, you could have also só serve para enfeitar.
Yeah, that's the same thing. So
it's useful for nothing. No
So
different.
to decorate.
Both version. Yeah. Só serve para
Oh,
jarrão or nem
no,
serve para jarrão.
No more use than an ornament. That was the old folks used to say that back in the UK. No more use than an ornament. I think. Yeah, very good. Excellent. Okay, and finally, and this is brilliant because you've brought bacalhau into this, which
Of course, it had to be done.
no list of this kind would be complete without a bacalhau reference, right? So
Bacalhau.
bacalhau related insults. Let's go.
Bacalhau. So let's just
Bacalhau.
bacalhau. So
Bacalhau. Okay.
B with a soft A, K, C with a soft A as well, Liao, which is a very difficult syllable to pronounce.
Yes, because we foreigners want to say bacalhau and bacalhau. Very good. I enjoyed that intervention, I have to say.
So
Bacalhau.
deitado que nem bacalhau ao sol. Going back to the name we have up here, so not even.
Right.
Deitado me. Do you know what deitado means?
No.
It's to lay down or to lie down.
Well, that's a good start. Yep.
So to lie down, not even a cod in the sun, which doesn't translate very well to English.
Yeah, I mean, this is so obvious.
Indeed. Lie down. Oh God! How could you
Lie
not
down?
get this?
Not even. Okay, I can't imagine myself saying this at an IMA appointment. Like a little dramatic pause, and then saying,
I think you could say it at an IMA appointment in certain cases.
I am not even going to lie down my bacalhau in the sun for this.
So I'm not. It doesn't mean I'm not even going to lie down. It's laid down like a bacalhau. It's almost like saying lay down like a bacalhau in the sun, or a more direct translation that makes a bit less sense in English would be not laid down so that not even a bacalhau in the sun. You have to think of the curing process behind bacalhau. So it comes from North Sea, it's salted, then usually in Nazaré it's laid in the sun to dry.
Yes, okay. But what does it mean? I mean, does it mean it's the obvious thing to do, or I'm still lost with this one.
To be lazy.
Oh, okay.
Be kind of laid down and relaxed. So nem bacalhau.
You're just like a bacalhau in the sun. You are
exactly.
And we also say it when people are on the beach and just
they're just
not
like
doing anything and just catching sun in a more literal way. So they tat num bacalhau ao sol. So if you call someone and they're on the beach, they can tell you. So they tat num bacalhau ao sol.
And I've got to say, Anna and Ben, if you can chuck in a Portuguese idiom into a conversation with a Portuguese person, you get so much credibility and bonding going on.
You do.
But
Definitely.
if I'm in San Martino and I'm standing there with a Portuguese acquaintance and I say, "Ha ha, bacalhau asshole," pointing
It's a
at all the
bonding
people,
point. Yeah.
they're like, it's like, wow, how did you know that? That's right. They are just like a load of bacalhaos in the sun there. That's amazing. So these are important. No, it's
And there's
not.
another one with bacalhau. That is, deixar o bacalhau de molho.
Well, I'll write that one down.
Sauce.
They
The sauce of a bacalhau? Molho?
No, it's deixar o bacalhau de molho. It's basically to leave the cod fish in the water. What do you think that one is?
soak it.
It's been too long to soak. Leave it alone, maybe.
It's no, it's not. The first option was closer to what it means.
You have to think of the process behind cooking bacalhau, because
do.
you leave it to dry. It's salted, so you have to leave it in water for a while as well.
Mm-hmm.
So almost to marinate. Giving a bit of a hint here. Cough, cough.
Give it some flavour. I don't know. I'm lost, and I'm drunk as well, so it's not helping.
Should you go or should I go?
I think you should go, Anna. You suggested it.
So it can go two things. It can be either when something takes very long and you just leave it be until it solves itself, or it can be to give something time.
Leave it. It's kind of just leave it. Just leave it. Okay, very good. I mean, that's an Ima one for sure. It's because they are always dry and need constant liquid. I don't know, and we're lost. So many of us are lost. And do you know what? There's something reassuring.
We are. You could even say we are perdido que nem uma cebola numa salada de frutas.
We are as lost as onions in a fruit salad, all of us. And do you know what?
Never heard that one.
It's
I'm
so
pretty sure it's Rene
beautiful.
Descartes that said that.
What on his trip to Portugal?
Yeah, exactly. His holiday, one of his holidays.
René, how was your trip to Portugal? I have learned a new phrase. After 20 years of philosophical exploration, I took only one day in Portugal to realize the meaning of life, which is I was lost.
Never found anything so akin to the sense of la vida. That's not the word I was looking for, is it? That's not the right word.
Okay.
Limbo is what I was trying to say.
Okay, look at this. The kid is a nice guy. I think it's a testimonial for you. He has my sympathy. He's a bit junior in Portuguese, serious swearing. Yeah, no, to be fair to Ben...
We don't want to bring that to Good Morning
We're not doing...
Come on, cut him some slack. Exactly. Rui, if you need to be there on our evening session when we go into the full-on Portuguese swearing for foreigners, not even hitting the top 5, maybe not. Yeah, exactly. Not appropriate.
This is the base level things. This is where we start you off, and we can only build you up from here.
And that's
this
right.
is not considered swearing. This is just like
this is a kind of clever put downs and idioms. So yeah, I think we can take that as a compliment from.
However, along that line, if you'd permit me, Carl, I'd like to write down one of my favorite idioms in Portuguese, which doesn't translate well at all into English, but is and that's the reason why it's my favorite. It's I don't know how to. I guess that's how you'd spell it. I'm guessing now.
Where are you? Where have you written that?
Below here.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Down here. Desenmerda-te.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? To basically unhit yourself, basically.
I exactly. Say that more than I should.
Yeah,
I used to do that one a lot in the kitchen. Let's see. Let's get a asterisk there.
So it's like, come on, sort yourself out, mate. For goodness' sake.
It's kind of like you made your bed, now lie in it.
Yeah, very good, very good.
But the literal translation would be yourself.
The reason, thank you for that. The reason for hot custard donuts, the bola de billy on the beach, is because you don't know if you're eating sugar or sand. It's my theory.
When he said like hot custard donuts, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
No, it's bolas de billy in praia. Wow, this has been amazing. It's been so interesting, in fact, that you've brought Savika Anna back to the screen to join us.
Guess what? We are not done yet. We have a surprise plot twist here. Dun dun dun. Surprise! I made one of these up. Can you guess which one of these I made up?
You rascal. Okay. The one that Anna hadn't heard, obviously, is the one.
Of course, having Anna here is a bit of a treat, but I'm
Help us out, Anna. Which one did he make up? it's kind of hard to verify because on our at the Portugal Club, we've got like 500 Portuguese phrases, and I don't know of another nation on this good earth of ours
There's
that has as
actually
many
3
sayings.
of them that I haven't heard before. So
Which one are you going to
Which
go
ones
with?
would those be? I'll highlight them.
You highlight them. I'm making it easier. So I have never heard of the heater in the desert. The onion one.
The onion one.
People are just making stuff up in this chat now while you're doing that.
And I never heard the chaleira one being used in Portuguese either. And it's a direct translation from an English one.
So I can confirm it's one of the 3 that you've chosen, definitely.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to go to full screen. The tension is building here. Do we need the drum roll?
It's like
I think we do need.
It's like a game show, yeah. Do we have anything a bit more dramatic than the game? Something that extends tension a little bit, not necessarily a drum roll.
So it's not this one.
You know, like the shower scene in Psycho. No, definitely not.
No,
Who
that's
makes
what
it
you're going
afterwards?
to miss.
And I think the onion in the salad is a real one. Is what I'm going to say.
No comment so far.
Okay. Or is
I'm having a
it?
bite of my sandwich.
You heard of the onion in a salad thing, Anna?
It doesn't have farce. It's actually pretty interesting. I actually like that one.
It is a good one, and
Yeah.
actually, I think that's the false one, but it's actually been added now to the official orthographic. Is that what the word is? You know, there's that book of official Portuguese language. As of this morning, it's been added, I think. So, is it the salad in the fruit salad? Sorry, the onion in the fruit salad phrase that you made up, Ben?
I can say. Can I get? Is there
No,
any
don't say
drum
yet.
roll?
Don't say yet because you're going to get a big drum roll. Here we go.
That is not the one that I made.
Oh! Hate it when that happens. Right.
That one was told to me by my friend Martin, and I'm just taking his. He's the most Portuguese person I know, and I'm taking his word for it.
See, Pete says definitely the onion in a salad. Wrong.
There's a number of this kind of expressions that I sometimes I just go to a new region and I hear a new one. So
Yes.
He is from the. He is currently living in the Alentejo, so it could be a regional.
There's some that are very regional. I mean, for example, Algarve has a lot of very regional expressions that I find so interesting. Oh yeah.
Have we got an insult for the Turks this morning? They like to boast that they have more expressions than anyone else. Well, actually, no, the Turks. We have more expressions, as we've proved this morning, I think. And as we
competition.
Yeah, I mean, forget it, Turks. Just relax, because I don't know what to say from this list. You Turks are like a heater in the desert, frankly, when it comes to expressions. Actually, that's the booze talking. I might have got myself into some terrible trouble. There might be a massive.
This is going to be clipped. It's going international now. It's going to be on CNN. Carl Munson, local media celebrity, racist? Question mark.
Racist. Oh no! Oh god! You've pushed that button. I think this is not good. This is not how I expected things to go.
That's very dramatic.
What was that? I thought I left a YouTube video open or something. What was
that? Right. Okay. Okay. Here's, if it wasn't as bad already, here's an insult to Turks: inflation thanks to financial illiteracy. I didn't say that. Rui said that. Okay. All correspondence to Rui Carrera, PO Box UK, formerly of the Europe. Right. Okay. Please, we need to solve this.
Right, getting back on track, or trying to at least. So you've got a 50-50 here currently.
We're going to be here on our own in a minute. Okay. The heater in the desert, I think it sounds right, but it might be wrong. Garvo thinks it's the heater in the desert. And putting the kettle on the fire. The kettle on the fire sounds Portuguese to me. So let's go with the heater in the desert, which is more British than Portuguese, right? I think Garvo's right on that.
You'd say heater in the desert's the one I made up.
I think so.
Okay, can we get another drum roll?
Yes, we can. You stickler.
I can confirm that. That is not the one that I made up. It was in fact the kettle on the putting the kettle on the fire.
because you said that had been said to you in kitchens. That
one is a
I said
direct
it was said to me by a
translation.
friend. Actually, I remember the backstory I made up. It was outside of a place. He was taking a drag from his cigarette and
You
said,
even made
"Oh,
the
guys, you feel-"
backstory up.
Exactly. I'm a very
That's
good liar.
incredible. That's incredible. Okay. Thank you so much, Ben. And Anna, thank you very much for coming back
Stop sharing.
and helping us with this morning. I'm some way into a bottle of pink fizz. It wasn't a great life choice, honestly.
How far are you into your bottle, Carl? I've gone through about half myself.
I haven't got a bacon sandwich to soak my. I'm gonna have to go up to the Welsh
No,
bar
that's true.
to get a bacon sandwich with Tudor now.
I'll see
Wow.
you there.
And Gary was wrong. He led me up the garden path, which is probably another Portuguese euphemism as well. Anna, Ben, should we play? Let's have a tune, shall we? What music should we go out with? Ben, you choose something.
Oh God, you can't ask me to choose music. Have you seen my playlist? It's the weirdest mix of
Yeah.
anything ever.
Ben,
You
don't
can't ask
choose
me to choose music.
Anna, has anything come to mind for you musically? A Portuguese
That's the
tune?
thing. You already made me that question yesterday, and I wasn't able to answer it. Well, I'm not going to be able to answer it on the spot.
We need to go out with a bang this morning, don't we?
What we doing? Should we do something sort of positive energy, Portuguesey kind of? We
that's
could.
That's the worst review I've ever had. This is better than Crossroads. It's like damned by faint praise. I think there. Yeah, anything you like. I'll call it
Oh
up on the
God, what
day.
is that?
Friday.
An Amora song, man. Yeah. Na
Some
minha
Fado. Oh, that's a right
goela,
old downer,
só pela
Matty.
janela. What is that? What's the name of that song? I forgot.
With Janela's in it. Okay.
Yeah, there's Janela in it. Dia de Folga.
You asked for a feel-good tune. Some Fado, some Radiohead. Oh, Walking on Sunshine, perhaps.
Walking on Sunshine's a classic.
Should we go out with Katrina and the Waves then?
Come on, then.
I'm sure if I just type Katrina,
you could also go
who's typing Rammstein?
I remember the jazz one.
some jazz. My goodness,
The
that's
feeling wood, like
Ramstein. What is he like? No, Matty. Oh my God. As someone half Canadian here, says Adrian. Wow, that's the cool, relaxed part of you. Sardonic here's the Quebecish quage expression. To see if you can guess what it means. Stuh. Some of the locals like to practice their French with me. Stuh. What does that mean? Maybe we'll leave that hanging over. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning. Who was that? That was the Boo Radleys, wasn't it? And Oliver Reed meets Richard Burton. What a party that would be. We're going to get. We came to Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine first. That is a sexta. Okay, well, next Friday. We've always got next Friday. Thanks again, Anna. On your screen here, it's fairly obvious, isn't it? Savika Anna to the left, Ben in the middle. Happy 21st. Many more happy returns to you, Ben, and thank you so much.
Happy birthday. I skipped that part.
Absolutely. And
thank you.
Bon fins semana. We're an hour later than our scheduled finish time. Here's Katrina and the Waves. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. And hold on,
that's not it.
That's not it.
No,
that's not the one.
No, hold on. That was the Turkish embassy.
Oh God,
there's a shitstorm.
We're in real trouble now.
We are. Thank you, Rui, for adding to that problem. Applause is what I meant to give you. There you go. Take care. Bye for now. Let's go.
In Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to